And good morning, good afternoon, good evening, ladies and gents. This is your boy Casanova from Orlando, Florida, on this awesome Internationale podcast, Good Wine and Great Laughs, Season 6, Episode 17. And today is Saturday, April the 29th, 2023, and the weather here in Orlandito is going to be partly cloudy in the morning with potential severe thunderstorms in the afternoon, ladies and gents. Highs of 90 and lows of 71. And before I start talking about the summary of today's episode, ladies and gents, I would ask humbly for you to subscribe to this YouTube channel. As well, click on the like button on every video that you watch from this podcast channel, ladies and gents, because your subscription, as well, you clicking on the like button, will help this podcast to be distributed in different parts of the country and the world as well. Make this podcast grow faster. I appreciate your support, ladies and gents. But before I talk about the topic of the day, I have to talk about the wine of the day, ladies and gents. You have here a wine from Los Angeles, California, from this winery called San Antonio Winery. First of all, when I look at it, I have to say San Antonio. I thought this wine was talking about the San Antonio, Texas, but no, the name is San Antonio Winery. This is a very, hold on for a second. All the details about this wine, ladies and gents, is going to be on today's podcast. So once you finish watching today's video, just click on the link right in the description, as well all the sources that I use for it. I give you credits, and also is available for you to watch the videos of all the interview that you're going to listen to today's podcast. Ladies and gents, once again, this is a great wine from California. And I'll definitely recommend this wine, ladies and gents. You're definitely going to like it if you like some sweet wine. So, ladies and gents, let's jump right on it. And today's topic is Carolyn Bryant is dead. You may ask Casanova, who the hell is Carolyn Bryant? For those that do not know, it should know because this happened. Her actions in 1955 was what caused the murder of a 14 years old boy from Chicago named Emmett Till. So she passed this week, and you're going to see on today's podcast, first of all, the CBS News, an interview with the professor here in Florida, give some information about her legacy and some details about the case. As well, on block 2, you're going to listen to is an old interview. That interview happened in 2017 with Gail King from the CBS. Interviewed the author of the book called The Blood of Emmett Till, Mr. Timothy Tyson. On the interview, first of all, I just found out about this interview this week when I was doing my search. I haven't watched that. Very information details, and also one thing that's caught my attention was when Mr. Tyson was talking about he had an interview with Miss Carolyn Bryant, and she wanted to give her 2 cents about the whole situation, and also what Gail's reaction was about the interview. So, ladies and gents, my 2 cents about that is this. For those that listen to my podcast and watch the podcast that I talked about, Father Gabriel Morth, the Pope's exorcist, I emphasize 2 things. One thing related to life, because I truly believe that life has 2 chapters. Chapter 1, you're born, you live, you go through troubles, happiness, struggles, and tribulations on this life. And the second thing that I was talking about is that what you do on this earth, it goes to eternity. So Right now, I truly believe in the Almighty power. Now, Miss Carolyn Bryant, chapter 1, closed this week. Now, here comes chapter 2, that is eternity. Whatever your religions believe, some people believe that there's nothing, you die and that's it. I don't believe that way, you know. And all I'm going to say is that's a lot of people celebrating that she died. There's a whole lot of people saying that she's went straight to hell. She's roasting right now like a rotisserie chicken, you know, and turning around and burning hell. You know, who am I to say where she is right now? All I'm going to say is this: I don't know if she make her peace with the Almighty before she took her last breath. I don't know. You don't know. All I'm going to say is whatever she's reaping now what she sowed. That's what I'm going to say. I'm not going to be bashing on the dead. I'm not going to point fingers, say none of that. Because at the end of the day, we all have to give account on how we live on this earth. Somewhere, somehow. If you believe it or not, that's a prerogative. That's on you. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, I cannot be responsible for nobody's life. I'm just responsible for the actions and the things that I do. That's how I can be. So I'm trying to be the best human being that I can, you know, and live a decent life. Now, in her case, like I said, she's gone now. There's no turning back right now in whatever's happening with her in the afterlife. Boo hoo, I don't know. I hope, because the God that I believe is a God of forgiveness. You know, if she was sincere on her last breath and asked the Almighty for forgiveness, you may agree or not, but God, that's why God is God for a reason, not you. That's why He's the creator. He knows everything. So that's what this podcast is all about, ladies and gents. So listen to it. There's some great information. I was very interested, I was surprised. And also, if you like to, I'm going to buy this book, the book that Mr. Timothy and Tyson wrote. It's called The Blood of Emmett Till by Timothy D. Tyson. Sounds like it's a great book. So if you like to read, that's also a good reading for you. So, ladies and gents. So, like I said, today is Saturday, ladies and gents. Relax, enjoy it, because it's the weekend, baby. Do the best you can do with what you got. And please be safe, be kind, and be blessed. Don't forget to subscribe and click on the like button. Appreciate your support. And I will see you next weekend. As a matter of fact, before I finish, just let's know that I watched the movie that I told about, the Pope's Exorcist. Great movie, ladies and gents. Make you think about some stuff in your life, and I definitely recommend that you watch that. And I have 3 more episodes. Today is episode 17. Season 6 is going to end on episode 20. So I have 3 more episodes that you're going to see here. After that, I'm going to take a break for the summer. I'm not going to be recording any podcast. I'm going still active on my YouTube channel because I love movies so much. So I'm have decided to make some movie reviews during summer for this YouTube channel until I come back to topics that start in August, the first Saturday of August. Normally, that's what I do. So once again, this is about Casanova. Be safe, be kind, and be blessed. And I'll see you next weekend. Later.
Coming with the pull up for the #1 spot. Pushing my rap like the push I on the block. Holding my down, sucker rappers get lost. Coming from the bottom, moving straight to the top. Coming with the pull up for the #1 spot. Pushing my rap like the push I on the block. Holding my down, sucker rappers get lost. Coming from the bottom, moving straight to the top. Coming with the pull up for the #1 spot. Pushing my rap like the push I on the block. Holding my down, sucker rappers get lost.